pellet stove not throwing the heat it used to? Glass sooting up faster than it should? Before you blame your pellets or your blower, open the door and look at the panels lining your firebox. These are your fire bricks, soft, sandy gray liners that bounce heat back into the fire. A low-cost part that lifts right out with 2 fingers. And most folks don't even know it's a wear item. Let them wear thin or go missing, and your fire runs cold and dirty while the stove's steel body takes heat it was never built for. Stick with me for a few minutes and you'll know what these panels do, why they crack and crumble, how to make them last for years, and how to tell a harmless crack from one that means it's time to swap. Plus a few FAQs at the end that surprise even seasoned stove owners. Safety first. Unplug the stove and let it go completely cold. The ash hides embers that stay hot for hours, and you'll be reaching right into the burn chamber. Cord out of the wall, fully cool, every time. Part 1. What it is and how it works. Let's get clear on what these panels actually are, and the quiet job they do every time you light a fire. Meet the Firebrick. You'll also see it called a firebox panel, a baffle brick, a burn chamber liner, or just vermiculite board. And here's the part that surprises people. In a pellet stove, these usually aren't the heavy clay bricks you picture in a wood stove. They're molded vermiculite, a soft, lightweight, sandy material you could scratch with a fingernail. They line the floor and the walls of your burn chamber, and their whole job is to reflect heat back into the fire so it burns hotter and cleaner, while shielding the steel body of your stove from the flame. When they wear out, you lose heat, you start making soot, and your stove's body begins to cook. Let's look at how the panels sit inside the firebox. Number 1. The wall panels. They line the back and both sides of the burn chamber, standing up like the walls of a little room. Number 2. The floor panel, or hearth, sitting under and around your burn pot, where it takes the most direct heat. Number 3. The reflective face. That's the surface pointed at the flame. It bounces heat back in so combustion stays hot enough to burn your pellets all the way down. And number 4. Notice there's not a single screw. The panels are cut to size and simply drop into place, held by gravity and a snug fit. That's by design. When one wears out, you lift it straight out and drop a new one in. No tools, no hardware. Part 2. Common failures. 2 things wear these panels down. Number 1. Heat cycling. Every fire, the panels expand as they heat and shrink as they cool, hundreds of times a season. Vermiculite is soft and a little brittle, so over the years that constant flexing opens up cracks and slowly erodes the surface. This one isn't abuse, it's normal wear. These are consumable parts, like brake pads on a car. Number 2. Mechanical damage, and this one's on us. Scraping ash with a metal tool, banging the burn pot in and out, knocking a panel while you clean, or jamming a vacuum nozzle hard against that soft face. Vermiculite gouges and chips easily, and rough handling can take years off a panel's life in one careless cleaning. Here's the thing nobody tells you, and it'll save you money. A cracked firebrick is not a broken firebrick. People spot the first hairline crack and panic order a whole new set. But these panels aren't structural, and they aren't a seal. They don't need to be perfect. As long as the pieces stay put and still cover the steel behind them, a cracked panel is doing its job just fine. You replace a firebrick when it stops covering metal, when it's crumbling away, missing a chunk, or worn so thin the steel shows through. Not simply because it has a crack in it. Knowing that one difference is the gap between replacing a single low-cost panel and buying a pricey full set you never needed. Part 3. Maintenance. 3 easy habits, and they all really come down to handling these soft panels gently. Habit number 1. When you clean the firebox, vacuum. Don't scrape. Once the stove is stone cold, use a soft brush or an ash vacuum to lift the ash off the panels. Never go at them with a metal scraper or a putty knife. That soft vermiculite face gouges, and every gouge is a head start on a crack. 2 minutes of gentle vacuuming every week or 2 during the season is plenty. Treat the panels like the soft material they are, and you'll easily double how long they last. Habit number 2. Once a year, at the start of the heating season, lift every panel out and inspect it. Remember, they're not bolted in. They pull straight up and out. Look each one over for cracks that have started to separate, missing corners, and any spot where you can see bare steel behind the panel. Pay special attention to the floor panel under the burn pot. It takes the most abuse. Reseat each one squarely when you're done. 5 minutes in the fall, and you'll catch a failing panel before it leaves your firebox exposed all winter long. Habit number 3. Before you pull the panels for a deep clean or a swap, take a photo. These panels are cut for specific spots, and a few of them look almost identical without being interchangeable. A quick picture on your phone shows you exactly which panel goes where and which way it faces, so reassembly takes seconds instead of turning into a frustrating jigsaw puzzle. And if you do find a bad one, replace it sooner rather than later. A low-cost panel today beats a warped firebox in February. Part 4. Troubleshooting. 3 things your stove does when the Firebricks need attention, from a quick look to a real repair. Symptom number 1. Your fire looks lazy and dark, the glass soots up fast, and the room just isn't getting as warm as it used to. Here's what's going on. Worn thin or missing panels aren't holding heat in the firebox anymore, so combustion runs cooler. A cooler fire burns your pellets incompletely, and that's exactly what gives you the dark, sooty flame and the lost heat. Open the door and look at your panels. If they've eroded thin, or there's a gap where a panel used to cover the wall, that's your culprit. Swap the worn panels, make sure the chamber is fully lined again, and your flame comes back bright, tall, and clean. This is the cheapest fix in the book, a panel or 2. Symptom number 2. You open the door and a panel is crumbling. A chunk is broken off, or you can see bare steel where the liner used to be. This one isn't a maybe. This one you fix now. Once steel is exposed to direct flame, that section of your firebox is taking heat with no protection, and that's how bodies warp and crack. Lift the damaged panel out, snap that photo so you order the right shape, and drop in a replacement. While you're in there, check its neighbors. Panels tend to wear as a set, so if one's done, the others may not be far behind. A single panel is one of the lower cost parts in your stove, though the exact price varies by model. Symptom number 3, the expensive one. If you've been running for a while with panels missing or badly broken, take a hard look at the steel they were supposed to protect. Discoloration, heavy scaling, or a stove body that's visibly warped or bowed means the damage has moved past the Firebricks. At that point, a low-cost liner won't fix it. You may be looking at a much higher cost firebox or burn chamber repair, and that's real money. The lesson is the cheap one. Replace worn Firebricks the moment steel shows, and you almost never end up here. And if the heat's been bad enough to warp metal, give your door gasket and glass a look too. They take the same abuse. Part 5. A few quick FAQs. The questions we get at the counter about Firebricks that don't come up anywhere else in this video. Are pellet stove Firebricks the same as wood stove Firebricks? Short answer, usually not. Wood stoves typically use heavy, dense clay firebrick that can take a real beating. Most pellet stoves use lightweight molded vermiculite board instead, because a pellet fire is smaller and more contained, and the lighter material reflects heat beautifully. So don't grab a clay brick off the hardware store shelf and expect it to fit or behave the same way. Match the material your stove was actually built for, which, as always, comes down to your make and model. Can I cut a universal panel down to fit my stove? Often, yes. And that's the nice thing about vermiculite. It cuts with an ordinary handsaw or even a sharp utility knife, so plenty of folks buy an oversized universal panel and trim it to size. 2 rules if you go that way. Match the thickness your stove calls for, not just the length and width, and cut it slow so you don't crack it. That said, the no-fuss option is a panel cut for your exact model. It drops right in, no measuring and no dust. We stock both. Is it normal for a firebrick to look chalky, shed a little dust, or come in a different color than my old one? Yes, on all 3. Vermiculite naturally has a soft, chalky surface, and a little dust when you handle it is completely normal. It's not falling apart. And the color varies from batch to batch and brand to brand. Tan, gray, sometimes a little pinkish. That color tells you nothing about quality or how it'll perform. So if your new panel doesn't perfectly match the old one, don't lose any sleep. Once the fire's going, you won't be able to tell anyway. Before you order a single panel, find your stove's data plate. You'll want the manufacturer, the model, and the serial number, because Firebrick shapes and thicknesses are cut specifically for each stove. 3 places to look. The back panel of the stove, which is the most common, under the hopper lid where you pour your pellets, or on the edge of the firebox frame just inside the door. Snap a photo with your phone. That's exactly what we'll need to match your panels. Then head to the site and let it do the work for you. Pick your manufacturer, pick your model, and every Firebrick on the page is cut to fit that exact stove. No measuring, no trimming, no wrong part returns. Order today, and most parts ship the very same day. That's how you skip the guesswork. That's part 9 of pellet stove parts. Firebrick panels, full liner sets, and the door gaskets and glass that take the very same heat. All in stock, matched to your model. Free shipping over $99, a 90-day warranty on every part, and 15+ years behind the same counter. Links in the description. Subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll see you next part.